Hello. Seems to have warmed up a bit, so I've chucked the detector in the back of the car. Got wrapped up, got a nice warm flask and an energy drink here. And I'm going to nip down to a local permission for a few hours, make some snowmen maybe. No, you see, it's mostly gone now. The ground will be hard, but should be okay. Used to it as English, aren't we? The weather, cold weather. I might be changing, eating my words in about half an hour. Anyway, I'd like to mention a few channels on YouTube that I watch. I mean, there's loads. I must be subscribed to about 50 channels on YouTube, but I'd like to mention 3 of them. Top of the list is Ash from the Southern Searchers. If you haven't already had a look at his channel, he's got a lot of videos on the Simplex, and then he's on the Nokta 800 now. He's a bit of a treasure magnet at the moment. You're getting some really good footage through with his Noks. Yeah, I appreciate the help, Ash. Thank you very much. Also, the metal detecting channel, you probably subscribe to them as well, because they're all three big channels. Mike and Sean, yeah, great guys, and I really enjoy the live shows on Thursdays, I think it is. They get out a lot. It's come a long way, that channel, actually. It was the birthday, just gone, a year's channel. Yeah, thanks Mike, Sean, yeah, for showing us the ropes with video editing and such, stuff like that. That video pad's great. And last but not least, the first channel I subscribed to and really got into was Gareth, the Dukes of Derbyshire. The Duke. He's just had a Duke-S, is it? Yeah, he's got some brilliant finds. Really interested in his videos, the way he edits them. It's unreal. Hopefully I can get up to that standard. So anyway, yeah, less of the jibber jabber. I've got about a 15-minute drive, and I'll see you on the first foal. Okay, thank you. Okay, first signal. Mid-tone 60s. 66, 65, about 6 inches deep. Give that one a dig. Yeah, well, I nearly didn't get out because the car decided it was too cold this morning. It was minus 1.5 in that car, so he doesn't like cold situations. Diesel, so yeah, so I'll have to say thanks to Louise and Rose, aka Supergran, Louise Wilson, for going and getting some job leads, and yeah, getting the car started so I could get out. Yeah. Oh, we've got a car. Yeah, it was a good signal. It's like clad, isn't it? It's can't really see what's on that. That's a strange one, that. Yeah, I'm not sure at all. Get that in some lemon juice when I get back. Okay, cheers. I thought I'd just show you my setup, the Simplex. I've got the Sp24 coil on. I've only just started using this on the last 4 or 5 hunts. Most of this land, all the permissions have been over with the standard coil. I've probably got about 800 hours with that coil. So I can tell the difference with this. The smaller one, it seems more clear. I won't say it's as stable, but running this with 2.77, it's got to be said, the 2.77 is way, in my opinion, is way better than the newest update, the 7.8. I found when I used the 7.8, I used it for 2 weeks to give it a chance to, it's losing sensitivity. And I think that's what they've done. They've notched it down so you get a more stable ID on the detector. Now you're losing out on the 7.8, because with the 7.7 you can always notch down, but on the 7.8 you can't. You can notch down on the 7.7 and increase the sensitivity when you're over an item, just for that few seconds, just in case you're just not getting it. I mean, I can run this flat out. This is flat out now. It's got a bit of spark to it, but once you start swinging, the spark goes. And it's nice to hear that. It's nice to hear that, because it's always there, and then when you get an item, when you get a signal, it really pops out at you. Yeah, I run in park 1 most of the time. Press of a button to the left there. I'm in field. If I'm just not hitting the target, I'll go over to field, especially with this coil out at park 1. Yeah, I just prefer the tones. I've done well with park field. I've done well. I was very impressed with it. I picked up a small dice, maybe Roman, at about 8-9 inches on field with the standard coil. Anyway, yeah, let's see what we can get. I've just dug this jumpy signal there, about 4 inches. You can see there, we've got a bit of green going down. Not too sure what it is yet. It's like some kind of locket. Is it a seal? I don't believe it if it's a seal. It might be a seal. I've never had a seal. It's either a brooch. Someone's face there. Someone's head. Oh God, what is it? I don't think it's a seal, but it is a decorated bit of jewellery. Ah, yes. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, I forget what they're called. It could be a seal, that. It probably is. It's a seal. It's got the indentation, hasn't it? And it's lost the rest of it. I'm going to have a look in this hole. Let's just have a quick poke in this hole, see if we can find the rest of this. It's probably, that's why it's in the ground. It's probably come off something. You know, they had a loop on them, and I think the loop was attached to something, so they won't lose it. It looks like it's cracked off. That's brilliant. I'm really happy with that. Right, great. On to the next. Weather. It's absolutely freezing. It's not as windy as the other day. I mean, but there's the sun, and it's actually snowing. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite nice out here actually. Yeah, the ground's quite damp, and that the snow's melted away. Anyway, yeah, I think it was like a 72, but it was a solid signal. So I dug this up, and it's only, let me just get a measure. The tip of it there is only 2 inches down. You see, only 2 inches down, but have you seen how it's orientated there? It's right on its side. So I think it would have picked it up, the Sp24 would have picked it up even deeper. Let's see what it is. I think it might be a Georgia 6, because it's not that deep. Can't really see much on that. Oh, it's nice, that sun now on my back. I think it's a Georgia 3rd. Very, very shallow, that. There's no movement in the ground at all. It's a Georgia 3rd halfpenny. I can tell by the thickness of it. Saying that, the other one that I got the other day was 4 inches, 3 or 4 inches. So yeah, they're quite shallow, these. which yeah, I'm happy with. It's less digging into it. You just pop the top off and it's there waiting for you. Yeah, so the next, thank you. Always recheck your holes, guys, because I put the lid back on this hole here and there's another signal. I should have had a route round with the pointer, but there's definitely another signal in here. Yeah, I'm sure there's another signal in there. Is it? It's right in the top here. I can't be picking that spade up at that distance. It's there. What have we got? Silver. It's another coin. So yeah, a bit of a coin spill there. Definitely another coin. Two in the same hole. It's looking the same. Yeah, 2 halfpennies. Shows the third. I'll have a good route about in here now. See if there's any shiny ones. Okay. Another coin. Got a whopping signal in it. 85, 6 inches deep. 85, 86, 87, so very stable. Yeah, the sun's gone in a bit and it's absolutely, as soon as that sun gets off your back, you start feeling everything then. The wind gets colder, nose starts running. There we are, look at that. That's it straight out. And not deep again, but the orientation there is. It must have been muddy, and as the coins drops, it's stuck in the ground. Yeah, so look. Oh yes, look at that. Anyway, yeah, piggy bank. Right, let's have a listen to this one. 60s, 70s, it's just getting it there on Park 1. That's why it's jumpy. If we go over to field, it's banging it there now. It's a bit jumpy, but have you heard that? It's a digger, isn't it? It's a digger all day, it's deep. Watch this now, it'll probably be a tiny piece of the surface or something. Let's give that a liven. Yeah, I've got to say about the carbon shaft and all on the Simplex, it makes it so well balanced. You know, with the standard coil, I could tell the difference a lot because you're waving a big plate, really, aren't you? A big disc spin lid at the end of a stick. With the carbon shaft, it just levelled it out so well. Really big difference. Plus, there's no wobble whatsoever. Now I'm 6 foot, so with the standard shaft, there was wobble because I needed it out quite a distance. The carbon shaft was sorted that right. I was going to get the middle shaft, you know, to extend it out even more with a standard, but I don't have to now because of yeah, it sorted it out really well. Alright, let's talk and let's get this out. What's that? What is that? It's got a bit of patina on it. Looks like it's got a bit of design on that. Now, I have had a medieval book clasp off here. Looks like some kind of... Yeah, it's got a design on there somewhere. Yeah, I'll have a look at that later. Alright. Mid-70s on this one. I can see it looks in really good condition. It's got patina on it, just there. You can see it on there. It's so clean. Oh yeah, look at the condition on that. bit of condition that. So it's a 6. Yeah, so not too old, so it hasn't been in the ground as long as it. But yeah, it'll come up really nice, that. Make that look new. Yeah, it's a year, isn't it? Can we see that? 1940. Yeah, hope that's a rare year. Brilliant. Got a bit of breezy out there, so decided to jump into the woods, try and get out the wind. Just nearly lost my jacker on that there. That barbed wire, yeah, close call that. Yeah, I don't mind the woods, especially in bad weather. I mean, I can feel it already, the wind is, I'm in a kind of a valley. So, oh shit! Oh. What's happened here? I haven't brought my detector, have I? Right, it's had come off. Right, just give me a minute, I'll repair myself. Right. my legs got carried away with me. It didn't look that steep, so it does now I'm down here. But as I come down, it's all this, what's it called anyway, it trips you over, doesn't it? So that was my panic. The detector just pulled out of its socket there, so did my hip. But yeah, it's good to be down here. Oh fuck! Right, I'm gonna sleep. Sp24 thrives in these such conditions. You've got the, I mean, there's not as many places as the standard coil for things to get trapped in. It's a lot smaller, so we can get into tight gaps. But, straight through that branch there, not getting trapped. This is the reason I got this really, because I've got quite a bit of woodland finisher. And the trees, get right into the trees here. You see? That's where all the loot can get. I had something there. Loot could get stashed under the trees, a marker. Yeah, less cumbersome, not nippier in these situations. I'm going in and out of tree roots, get right up against the sides of stuff, right up against the side there. Okay, I'll come back to the next signal. Dug some lead here. From, well, 7 inches down. I thought it was a bullet at first, a lead bullet, but there's no firing rings on it. It was used for something though. Yeah, normally I'd put this in scrap and take it down to the scrap yard, which I did do with all my lead last time. I mean, if you're gonna dig it, you might as well get something for it, aren't you? But then I saw a video on YouTube, Treasure Rangers they're called. If you subscribe to them, if you want to see the video, you probably already are. But yeah, he was making it's a great idea. He's melting it all down, the lead. I think he was doing musket balls. I mean, I like my musket balls, so I'll probably keep them. But I mean, most lead is old, out the ground. I've got some really old lead items, white lead, really white and powdery. Normally a sign of being in the ground for a long time. And yeah, he's got all the apparatus there in moulds, and he's been moulding little soldiers, which is great, you know. Brings out the kid in you, this detective sometimes. This is great. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Yeah, so I won't be chucking any lead away, scrap lead away again. But I didn't get much for it anyway. It's like £1 a key. So yeah. Not worth it. It's good to turn it into something though, you know. I think he's actually treasure rangers. Yeah, he's actually donating, or I don't know if the party prizes or something like that. Some kind of prizes, or yeah, he's doing something. He's raising money with them. Yeah, he's a good lad. Yeah, I think they're always doing stuff like that, raising money for. Looks like we've got ourselves a coin ball here. So I just saw. There it is. Pop it. It's really thin. Looks like a big penny. Crap. Nice. Nice charge here. Oh no. It's right on it, so it looks like it's the dog tag. Pip, jip, looks like jip. That's the, I'll edit that because that's where I have. That's the farmer, Matt Bertel. There he was, yeah. So I'll give that farmer. Okay. Stuck a musket ball here. The musket ball. Don't think this one with the, if I'm right in saying it hasn't been finished off, so it's been worked and then the been cut off. It's still left with the little nipple on top there. I think that was filed down then to make it perfect, well, nearly perfect round ball. Yeah, nice bit of weight to them. That'll be changed into a soldier in the future. Yeah. Alright, sweet 93 signal. I don't think it's silver. It could be. I don't know. It's a butter. Might be silver, that. Not too sure. Might have something on it. We'll get it on the clean up at the end. It's too light to be silver, that actually. It's probably bloody alloy rubbish. Oh well. We'll do a live dig. It's on. Raise the coil, it's still picking up from there. You know? Alright, it's ticking. See, that's good. Nice, still picking it up. Very loud. Clean. Too clean. Such thing. Have a look. Oh, what's that? That's a roach. Hey. Some cast metal. Yeah, size at signal, you know. Could be something like that though, it's quite deep because of the size of it. So loud.